How's everything? Let me see the clicker. There it is. Wow, see, the Caldwell group sits in the front row.
Yeah.
It must be a TCG thing. They're here, exactly. I don't know. All righty, gang, good morning. How's everybody? What do you think? What do you think about the breakfast today?
Great.
Wow. How good was that, right? Holy moly, you know?
You're welcome.
Right, really good stuff. Come on in, you're good. But thank you, Heather, good stuff. Okay, page 2, RPA. I don't know what line it is, Damon probably knows. Rock title, escrow officer. Just a hint, just to, get them on the RPA there, gang, okay? If you're looking at me like, what's he talking about? You need to take our classes, okay? You need to come to training here. Is that a Paul Kraft sighting I see back there? Wow. I'll talk to you later. Famous guy, Paul Kraft, I tell you. There he is, But thank you all for coming, as always. A lot of stuff to talk about. Just if you're curious, because I know you all go to the Review Journal website every day, right? You all read the newspaper every day, right? But just Google it, or just go to, this is on the front page of the housing section, an article about 485. And why are they putting 485? Anybody want to take a guess? Yes, that's the median sales price, okay? Not that the public knows what that is, I'm just saying. But it's a pretty cool article, and they put actually addresses of properties. So I don't know if any of these are ours. I didn't check. I just pulled this up this morning. But they put 4 or 5 properties. Here's Sylvana Court, describes the property. So I'm curious to see what these look like. So again, this is another touch to your database, to send them a little video, a little Instagram thingy, or however you're doing it with this article, okay, to kind of keep you in front of them. So I just wanted to bring that up real quick here, gang. Let me get out of that. Let me get back in here. Before I forget, how many of you went to Key Realty School? Wow. Okay. Okay. And we love Key. But on a, what's the word? Negative note? Not a negative note. On a somber note. See, I've missed her for 2 weeks here, I missed her for 2 weeks. There you go, heartfelt. Mike Fedowitz, if you know that name, he's Teddy's son. We all know Teddy. Well, you should know Teddy. Mike and Teddy own Key. Mike passed away. 47, I found out. We don't know why. Wendy's on it. She's the detective on Key, so she's going to find out the scoop here. But yeah, so that's terrible. Yeah, Mike's a good guy. I mean, every year I need CE. Hey, Mike, it's Tim. Could you set me up for my CE? And he would send me all the classes, and I would take them online. It was great. Now I got to find somebody else to do it for me here. So anyway, so just a note about Key. All right, gang, what do we got here today? We're going to get to this good-looking guy shortly, so let's get rid of him real quick. Okay. This is on our one day is it a Friday, May 1st? God, I should know this. Suze, Friday? Is it a Friday?
No, it's Thursday.
Thursday, May 1st, okay. We do this every year. At least all Arizona and Nevada offices, because we're corporate owned, and I think the franchises do also. That's our day. That's the anniversary when Realty One was founded here in Vegas, and we go out to the community and do something charitable. We've gone to the rescue mission. We've gone to 3 Square. Help me out here. Where else? The homeless youth shelter. Homeless youth. Okay. This year, because it's the 20th, and each office would pick their own charity. So we would go our separate ways on that day, and we'd get a lot of social media buzz. But this year we're doing it all together, okay? And we're going to meet all down at Green Valley, and we're going to go to the foundation. It's called the Quiet Storm Foundation, and I think it's, what's the other one? It's a basketball reference. Quiet Storm Foundation and Hoops for Hope. So it's a local charity. All they want is a bunch of school supplies. You'll see some boxes outside that Sue's created one so far. There'll be more. So, crayons, pencils, a backpack. We even have an Amazon link. If you want to go to Amazon and spend $5 or $500, and they'll deliver it here. That's a home run, okay? But we want to make a big deal out of this, okay? It's such a big deal. Cuba's coming to town. People you don't know are going to be here. Pat Kelly, no relation to me, but he's our president. And in Henderson and in Las Vegas, there's going to be a proclamation. It's going to be Realty One Day in the city of Henderson and in the city of Las Vegas on May 1st. So it's going to be a pretty big shindig, I think. So I think we'll get on the news. So whoever attends gets this really cool T-shirt. Yeah. But how many do we have? Huh? We have 30 of these. So there's going to be a sign-up sheet somehow Suzanne's going to create that you have to RSVP. And on May 1st, we'll meet at Green Valley. And the first 30 or 25 that show up get a T-shirt. Okay? So it's kind of cool. So really nice. Good stuff. Okay? And it's in the morning. It's in the morning. It starts in the morning, you know. It's on the flyer. There you go. See that flyer? Yeah. Oh, okay, good. Very nice. On Friday, May 2nd, I'll be going to this. I'm a big baseball guy. We got an Aviators game. We go every year. $50, Suze? $50. It gets you food, beverages, and a seat. No alcohol. You got to buy your alcohol. Okay, but one year we had it down the left field line, if you know the stadium, and we had that whole like rotunda for us. It was kind of hot though. Last year we had it down by the swimming pools in the back. So Mark handles this. Mark Otero handles this, but it's fun. Okay, all the offices come. We usually get 100 agents or so total from the 4 offices. So there'll be more info on this. And this is and we're doing it in May, so it's not too hot. We've done it in August or July in the past, and you know people leave after the 3rd inning. It's just too hot. Okay, so this should be a lot of fun. Thanks, Suze. I forgot all about this. Okay, so that's the one day on May 1st. Congratulations to Isis. And where's Liz? Is Liz here? There she is. She closed the first deal?
No,
sorry.
Second.
Oh, it was back to back, like a week apart, right? Well, not a week apart, but okay. So she's made some money. Ask her if you need some money. Go see Liz. She got some paychecks here, you know. But good job. One more and you're off the mentee program, right? Then you're 100%. That's where it gets really nice. That's when you make it good stuff. You all know this, but Mark has renewed his license. That's what you have to put on all the documents. For those of you that are new to the company, when it says broker name and broker license number, you put Mark Otero. You don't put me, okay? But when you get it back, it'll have my signature on it. What's this all about, right? I don't know, ask Damon. I don't know what it is. Years ago, they figured this stuff out. It was too much for one broker to sign documents for 4 offices. Okay, so Mark's name will be on it, and it'll say my name as the signator. So don't look at it like it's weird or we're doing something crazy or we're forging signatures. We're not. It's legit, okay? And that's gone to effect about 2 weeks ago. So don't put his old expiration of 2025, okay? Because Quinn's, the doc reviewers in compliance will reject it, okay? So use the new date, please. You guys are excited about this. Your dues are due for April, for LVR, okay? Hopefully you all paid, right? Okay. If you didn't, you're going to get charged $50. So is it today? What do we have until when? Read it. There you go, Maria. Read it. Tim is right there. There you go. Read the damn thing, right? All right. We have until the 6th. So pay your dues. Upcoming meetings, we have a commercial panel next week. For those of you that want to learn a little about commercial, how to refer potential commercial seller or buyer to one of our agents. That'll be next week. We have Angela from Beazer Homes, and Steve Thomas is coming back. If you missed Steve Thomas, he's the economist from a company called Reports on Housing. Really good stuff. Great slides, great data, really good stuff. So these are upcoming meetings that we have. I want to thank a lot of you in this room. Well, not really a lot of you, some of you, okay? Some of you have been nice enough to tell me and Wendy about agents that you run into or did a deal with. And we interview them, and if they're nice and we like them, they like us, they join us. So that's February, that's March, January we had a good month. So far, in the first 90 days of the year, our office has hired the most agents. So I appreciate you guys for doing that. And if you hire 3, if we hire 3 from you, what happens? Free. Yeah, you save $1,200. So if I was you, every deal I do, assuming the other agent was relatively normal, if you get my drift, don't give me a psycho here, but give them to Wendy. Hey, Tim, I just closed a deal with Ricky at Remax. Seems like a pretty good guy. Why don't you give him a call? We'll call him. What's he going to say? Hang up on me or something? So we don't mind, okay? And you might save $1,200. So keep that in mind. Anniversaries. What jumped out on me was Dominic has been here 17 years. Where's Dan Rosenberg has been here 16. And all right, Damon, who's Mary Capaya? Suzanne? Don't know who that is. I tease you guys when agents walk in sometimes and they pick up their check and they leave. I say, Suze, who is that? I don't know who it was because they never come in. They come in to get their money, but they don't come to anything else, and that's fine. So Mary's one of those. But she's celebrating 18 years at Realty One Group, so that's kind of cool, okay? And there's a couple of new ones on here, like, where's Suarez? Suarez, where are you? There it is, 1 year. Look at that. You made the list there. Very nice, okay? And that's birthdays this month. We're thinking about putting the age next to one. No, you don't think that's a good idea? No? Okay, all right, we won't do that, okay. Tomorrow, if you're in the office, we're going to spend a bunch of money from Rocco's Pizza because we have 302 subscribers to the YouTube channel. Remember I said we want to get to 300? We got 302, I'll take it. So we'll have some pizza, some Zeppeli, some antipasto tomorrow at noon. So if you're around tomorrow, come in and have some pizza with us. We all know what this is. That's the slide from 2024 showing us at the top of the heap. Okay, that's a kind of a cool slide. Here are the numbers. They haven't changed a whole lot. The only thing that's jumping out at me lately is the average days on market is up in the 40s. Inventory is 8,400, so anything above 8,000 seems to be like a pretty good number. Eventually, this has to go down a little bit. I guess. I don't know. You know, usually inventory doesn't rise and prices rise. It doesn't work that way, but it's working that way now. So we'll kind of take it. Okay.
5657 available single-family residential. I think that number went up.
5378.
5% up over the last year.
Oh yeah. Well, as a matter of fact, today, well, give or take, let's say there's 5,400 single families on the market right this second. We'll round that 53 up. Last year at this time, there was 3,400. So that's, I don't know, what did Carol Turkhorn last week? 40-something% increase from last year. So that's a good thing. But last year, the median price was $469. The median price today is $485 with 2,000 more listings. I don't know. I don't get it. I can't figure it out. So maybe Steve Thomas, the economist guy, can tell us when he comes in, okay? Some other stuff coming up. Who needs their CE credits this year? I do. I know Wendy does. You should come to these classes. It's free, and it's not a general class. It's not, a general CE. It's the ones you need. Contracts and ethics. Matt Kolb's going to do it. He did 2 last month in the Northwest that we went to on I forgot, agency and something else. So they're free. Rock Title brings food, I think, or somebody brings food on Tuesday. So sign up for these. If you can't get through on here or you can't figure out the online enrollment, just call the Southwest office, Northwest office. Katie will help you, okay? That's our upcoming rev up for the newer agents that are here, okay? Tamiko is not even in this office, but she was nice enough to come to our meeting from the Northwest. Thank you, Tamiko. Very nice, okay? So this is upcoming rev up. We had a pretty good class yesterday. 14 or 15 of you were on it. There's another one tomorrow with Mark doing about online presence. So that should be a fun class. The summit is coming up in November in Miami Beach. It's we're hoping for some free tickets. Not a chance. Okay, not a chance. Don't ask us. Don't beg and plead. There's going to be no free tickets. This is it. Okay. Tony Robbins is the keynote speaker. There's going to be some other speakers as we get them. So it's a fun event. It really, really is. Okay. Maria, are we quiet or are we good? We want to talk about the something CDA thing.
Yeah, just one thing. I don't have any T-shirts to give away, so I just want to. We're doing a lot of rentals. You guys are doing courtesy rentals. You're not doing just regular rentals, you're courtesy rentals. But when you double-end it, please remember, you still need the rental BDRA and you still need the rental referral agreement. Okay, we're getting a lot of them where, they end up double-ending it, and then what ends up happening is when you go to close it, we can't do anything because you don't have the tenants. so please make sure you do that. Does everybody know what an ICA is?
ICA. Every realtor in Nevada has one. Every single one has one.
I'm sorry? Yeah, yeah. It's your independent contractor's agreement with the brokerage. If you don't have a copy of it, you don't know where you put it, go into your zone under documents, and it's listed in there. Please read it, because that's the rules and regulations. We're getting a lot of issues lately with agents not following rules and regulations, 72 hours to open up your SkySlope, completing your SkySlope file. As a matter of fact, we had a big agent today that got slammed with a mandatory TC fee, which means that they're now dealing with me. So they ended up doing a rental, they closed it on January 1st, and their file is still open. We don't have, commissions, we don't have commissions to the other agent, we don't have anything. So that becomes a mandatory TC. So make sure you go through your ICA and get the rules and regulations for those important things, because otherwise you end up getting TC'd and you don't wanna do that, okay? Any questions?
Where was it located again?
I'm sorry?
Where was the ICA located again?
In zone.
In zone, okay.
Yeah, go into your zone account and then go into documents.
Thank you.
Yep, all right, I'm done.
That a girl, you were easy. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, gang, as you know, we can't do half of what we do without people like Epic Lending, but actually Rock Title is our big partner in all this. So here they are, together,
Yeah.
Tim and Heather.
I'll be brief. I'm your sales executive, Heather Marriage. There I am.
Jonathan,
Couple classes they have coming up. I, again, am a sales exec. I help with your farming, your marketing, all that kind of stuff. So reach out to me personally. I can always set you up with one of our escrow officers when you do go under contract. And then Tim here is our trainer, Tim Sam, so he'll be talking here in a minute. The two things I want to touch on Wednesday, this coming Wednesday, for Wednesday workshop at 11 o'clock, I'm going to be teaching a class on title tools, which I've been doing monthly. So the net sheet, Rock Agent, list reports for open house flyers, and other stuff that we offer too. So if you guys can make it, try to show up at 11 o'clock this coming Wednesday the 9th. Also, about a year ago, we did an Audible class. Did I say that right? And it was, that one was Who Moved My Cheese, and it was a lot of fun. So we're doing a different book this time, and you guys are gonna come here on April 30th from 11 to 1. This book is gonna be called Exactly What to Say for Real Estate Agents. It's about an hour and 45 minutes. I listened to it on the airplane, and I just loved it. So I was on my phone taking notes of everything they said, and I created flyers and a PowerPoint. But ultimately, I want you guys to listen to the book. So I'm just going to hit play. Everyone bring cheese or crackers, and we'll have some light snacks and have fun and learn a little something. So hope to see you guys there.
Great stuff.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
That's good. Check this out. I always write numbers up here and then I forget what the numbers are. Yes. Hang out with me today, right after this class for 30 minutes. We're going to talk about ChatGPT and how you can leverage it for success in your business.
Are any of you using ChatGPT? Excellent, excellent.
Keep your
Yeah,
hands up.
yeah.
Keep your hands up kindly. Who's written a blog in the last 30 days?
That's like a crazy Tim. Okay, easy now. Easy, easy. They logged into the account. Let's go with that.
Back in the
Okay.
day, it'd take me like 2 months, a year. I still have ones that I'm still working on. ChatGPT can do it in 15 seconds.
Yeah.
With SEO keyword rich to help scale your business. That's 30 minutes. On top of that, I'll give you 3 key engineering prompts to get the maximum result out when you type it into ChatGPT. 3. And if that isn't enough, I'm going to give you 120 more directly related to real estate. Okay? It's good stuff. Trust me. You'll have a lot of fun. And then one disturbing video that I'm going to show you. And it's going to evoke some emotion. And I'm curious what your feedback is on that. All right, so hang out with me for 30 minutes. We'll have fun. And outside of that, also in here in your pamphlet or your this handout are all the Rock Title events that we're doing throughout the month of April and where we're doing them and who's speaking. I just had a great call on Rock University with the amazing man back there in the back, Damon Caldwell. Got a great call yesterday, great turnout. So tune into this, come hang out with us. Some are on Zoom, some are in person. But you guys are amazing. Give yourself a round of applause for showing up today.
Woo!
Have a great day. See you in 30 minutes or so.
Tim Sams, everybody. Thank you, Timmy. Gotcha. Okay, gang. John is in Utah. Okay, in case you didn't know, he left his truck out there. Unbelievable. It's killing me that he's parking in my spot. God. Okay? It's not even in the spot the right way. It's sticking out. You know, it's just killing me. Anyway, but some success stories. I think he closed 5 loans with us in March. Okay, and each borrower got to either 0.5 or to 1.5 of the loan amount back from Epic Lending to use towards your commission, to use towards closing costs, to use towards something. So if you're not giving John an opportunity to at least see what he can do for your buyers, you might be, missing out saving your clients some money. So he's doing a great job, okay? He has some upcoming classes too. All of this is kind of in the handout. And then we have John's story coming in May. If you don't know who John is, you should Google him. He's another industry trainer that is phenomenal. Is Judy here? Where's Judy when I need her? She's not here, okay? Judy's been one of his clients for years, okay? He has a coaching program, and Judy's been with him for a long, long time. Really, really, really smart guy, okay? Wendy's gonna be a little quiet today, I think, so.
Real quick,
I guess not, already. Okay.
I want to get up, but I'm up in the Northwest right now if you guys need me, just while we're redoing the flooring here. So my phone, text, email, whatnot, I am up over there. So if you guys want to reach out, you want to stop by, I'm just at the end of 95, but I'm still here.
That's correct. And speaking of that, thank you all for your patience with the flooring. It's almost done.
It looks good.
It's almost, right? Looks good, right? Who knew? Who knew? We were happy with the old tile, right? And then they got new ones here. So they're doing the offices down the hallway here, and then they're doing me and that aisle over the weekend in Maria, so we should be good, okay? But more importantly than anything here is we're really big, like I said, on anniversaries and birthdays. And guess whose birthday is coming up on Sunday? Anyone want to take a guess? It's Wendy's birthday! Yeah! There she is! Oh, we gotta look. Happy birthday to you! Ah, look at that! Go!
So you're going to put the ages up there. Mine would be 18.
Uh-huh.
Well, thank you all. I appreciate it. This is super nice. I wasn't expecting this, but.
All right, you gotta stay there for a minute.
Yeah, we gotta see you. We gotta see you. Thank you.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Wendy. Happy birthday to you. Yay! All righty, there we go. Good job, Wen. There you go. There you go. She tells me before, Tim, I don't want to say anything. Just leave me alone. And here we go. Here. All right, gang. And speaking of calendars, that's our calendar. Before I forget, say hello to some people you haven't met yet. Hello to Miko from the Northwest. Say hello to Miko.
Hello, guys.
Say hello to Diana. If you haven't met Diana from the Caldwell Group, okay, she's here. Joanne Davidson again. She's back, right? The girl back there in the really nice white thing. She's thinking about joining us from Real, but she hasn't decided yet. So put some pressure on her to pull the trigger here today, okay? Did I miss anybody else? No? Anybody else that I forgot? No? We know Jade. She's been here for a while. Okay. All right. Good. All right, gang. So we get lucky sometimes with our guest speakers. We try not to bring in too many outside folks unless they're people that we know. But it's always good when we get someone internally that we all know. And this guy, as you all know, used to be our corporate broker. He's been doing this for, I don't know how many years, he'll tell you, but a couple of decades, I think, at least. So we're kind of lucky that he's going to come by today for a little bit and talk about, there's this whole mindset thing. We've all heard that term for years, right? You got to get your mindset right. He's going to try to explain it to us so we can all become better realtors. So ladies and gentlemen, it's Damon Caldwell here. Damon, my friend. Let me figure out where I got your stuff.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
You got it from there?
Yeah.
Right? You got that? Yeah.
Let's, do a present. So, okay, we're going to, this is not a Tony Robbins seminar, folks, okay? You know what Tony Robbins all you want. When I created this, I've done it for a few of the offices now, and, you know, some of this stuff will resonate with many of you, maybe not with some. But we're in the first quarter, right? We just finished the first quarter of 2025, so I'd love to do a business checkup. And what I created this because of most of the challenges agents have day in and day out. What I've seen over going on 25 years now, July will be my 25th year in real estate. It'll also be July, that month, for whatever reason, has been very significant in my life. It'll also be my 13th year with Realty One Group. All right, so that's amazing. So what I want to take you through is a little bit of a business checkup, and then we'll get into some mindset stuff, but more practical mindset stuff that you can use day in and day out if you choose to do so, okay? So first and foremost, let's go back, and I know you guys have been through business planning. Realty One Group, our team, you'll probably shove this down your throat at the end of 2024. Some of you guys probably got some papers out and started writing your goals and things. Some of you didn't. Some of you checked out and said, I don't want to have a business plan. I got into real estate for freedom. I want to be able to come and go as I please, and hopefully rain comes down and I'm making money in real estate. But the reality of it is, how many people didn't do a deal last year? How many people? How many agents didn't do a deal nationally last year? What percentage?
50-some%.
What's that?
50-some%.
Keep going. 75% of real estate agents did not do one transaction last year.
Wow.
That's crazy. That is crazy when you think of that, okay? And so we don't want that to be you, right? Everybody's worth a transaction a month, if not two, in my opinion, okay? So that's what we want to do. So after the first quarter, for those that are licensed or active in their business,
Something's
I know some
happening.
of them through training and just getting that foundation built right now, very important. But you have
Her
a-
somehow, or I don't know.
you have an income goal, and if you don't, write one down, because you need to start crunching some numbers here. You need to know, you need to get to where we're gonna talk about getting to what I call your daily disciplines. What are you doing every day to put money in your pocket? I know we wanna help people, we wanna help buyers, sellers, families. At the end of the day, do we have to make money? Yes, do everybody please say yes?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, if you're gonna be loud, that would be the time to be loud, folks, okay? Yes, I wanna make money. Do you know how many listings and buyers you need weekly and monthly? Who knows that number right now? By a show of hands. Please put your hand up if you know this number. Zam, Sabrina.
All your team members know.
That's a problem, folks. I'm gonna tell you right now, check that box. That is an issue for you right now, because you need to know how many buyers and sellers you need on a weekly and monthly basis. Otherwise, you're not doing the things to get them. And that's what it relates to. You're not doing the things that you need to do to get them, okay? Do you know how many contacts you need to make every day to get those buyers and sellers? Do you know how many contacts you need to make? How many calls, door knocks, whatever it is you're doing, mailings, how many contacts you need to make every day? And do you know how many appointments you need weekly and monthly? Everybody pull their phone out real quick. Real quick. I promise I won't take you past 2 o'clock, right? We have 2 p.m.
2:15, dude.
Pull your calendar up. For those that are licensed, pull your calendar up right now and look at how many appointments you have in your calendar. If you have 0 appointments in your calendar, you're broke this month. It's not a joke. 75% of people didn't do a transaction last year. That's why, because they don't have clarity on what they need to be doing to put money in their pocket, and this is an appointment-based business, period. If you don't have appointments in your calendar, you are not making money in real estate, bottom line, okay? When I was new, my goal was to set an appointment a day. When I was a brand new agent 25 years ago, that was my #1 goal. I always carried about 15 listings in inventory, and when I put one in escrow, I replaced it with another one. All right, so that was the importance to me. This is where agents struggle. You guys will most of you guys will struggle. Some of you guys may have figured this out if you're seasoned and you've got something good going. Most of you walk in this office and will continue to do so throughout 2025, and you're gonna go like this. And you're gonna wonder who you're supposed to be talking to. you need to know the who in your business. You need to know your target markets, niches, and specialties. The faster you get to this answer, the faster you can start communicating with people and touching people. If you don't know this answer, you're going to be confused day in and day out. I love what Tim just said. Who's done a blog? Right? Here's a list. Who's done a YouTube video? Who's done a blog? Who's done a TikTok? Who's done a Facebook? Who's done an Instagram? There is so much for you guys to absorb and what to do on a daily basis. And you need, when we get to the goals part, is you need to prioritize. You need to get very clear on the who that you're talking to every day, because then you can create the strategies to touch them, to get in front of them, and to do the things that are going to resonate with them, to start putting money in your pocket. Until you get here, you're going to do what most agents do, which is throw mud on the wall, hope something sticks, wait for the phone to ring, do a social media post, and wait for somebody to reach out, which rare, how many agents are posting all over social media? It's a storm out there, right? Okay? So you need to know your strategies for your target market niches and specialties once you identify them, and you have a daily plan of action. Do you wake up every day with intention, knowing what you need to do to put those appointments on your calendar? Right? Again, you guys are going to take this as serious as you choose to do so. We're just going to go through a few of these. Rock Title, Realty One Group, Wendy, Tim, they all share how to build business, how to get business, right? There's some tried and true, there's some more modern stuff. The bottom line is you guys need to go through, and this is the reason I share this, is because you gotta sit down and identify those 3, no more really than 5 key areas of focus, right? Those target market niches and specialties. If you guys can find a niche, that helps you even more because it limits your competition. When you find a niche, you don't have 15,000, 16,000 agents focused on that niche. But do you have a CRM? Do you have it categorized? Are you sending out your weekly, monthly touches? Are you asking for referrals? Are you picking up the phone and calling them? Are you adding additional people or asking for additional people to be a resource for? Are you direct messaging? One of our team leaders does social media. She's not even a social media agent. She gets most of her business from social media, from the little posts that she does. You know why she gets the business?
She asked.
She finds out who's liking and commenting on her posts, and she picks up the phone and calls them or reaches out to them and says, hey, I noticed that you like my post. Are you thinking about buying a home? Most agents just post and waiting for the phone to ring. It doesn't work. We have agents that have been doing social media for 3 years and barely doing getting any business off it because they're waiting for something to happen. It doesn't happen, okay? So goal, do you have a goal for new contacts added to that database, whether sphere of influence or lead gen every day? You need to have a goal every day. Let that inspire you. What I teach my agents is add 5 people to your CRM and let it inspire you to add 5 more the next day and 5 more the next day. It becomes an inspiration to see your database grow. A lot of you guys don't even open up your CRM every day. It's something you want to kind of hide from, or it's all messed up. You don't have it categorized right, so it becomes more of a distraction or a negative than a positive for you. Take care of your CRM, your database, okay? Get out and network. It's about contacts, right? Leverage your areas of interest. Get out in front of people and start making sure that you're building your database by networking. Don't be a secret agent. I know this is not new, but again, I go through this because you have to commit to something. You have to sit down and get serious with yourself and say, where am I going to get business from? And stop just throwing mud on the wall. Right? We're trying to dabble in everything, and it's not working. It's not going to work. You're going to end up failing in real estate. Niches. We have some amazing niches in Las Vegas.
Did you get it?
We're getting to luxury.
It's
The
so
Cedar
funny.
market right now is
You're
hot.
the only
Most
office.
of the holding real estate holdings is by who?
Every other office they did, they took a
Baby
picture of it,
boomers.
moved the shit out,
Who
and
moved
put
in?
it back
Why?
exactly the way it was.
Selling,
Except
giving
you.
to a smaller home, or retiring, possibly passing away. Unfortunately, and probates come into play there. But this is
Yeah, I
a
don't
great
know about
market.
that.
Military,
Yeah, I guess. I
connections.
don't know.
Military, we know that's a great
Yeah,
resource here as
maybe.
well. Investors,
It could be. I
no-brainer.
guess they were hungry
Turn
at
your phone off,
midnight or
text-
something here,
text
So,
a day to
know.
investors saying,
but all your stuff is here, right? Everything is normal, I guess, right? As normal as can be. Yeah, okay. There you go, right? Yeah.
YouTube channel, you should be. That's a hot spot in our market right now. New homes are no-brainer. Horse property, expired listings, FSBOs. You want more listings? Those are niche markets. That's where I started my business. Focus on expireds.
Anything?
Or
No,
sell
you're
by
okay?
owners, or rent by owners, renters, out-of-state owners. All of that stuff is at your fingertips. Here's a couple of those on this list here. If you're farming, right, you're probably not farming effectively. Don't go broke farming, mailing out postcards. Doesn't work, right? You might get a call every blue moon, 1 to 2% return on investment on mailing. You need to get out, do open houses, identify move down neighborhoods. People that bought in 2021, 2020, and they bought they had to get in, right? Because they lost 5 offers. And so they bought the home, it wasn't their dream home. Those are your sellers today. They're going to be selling to move up into another home. Get in front of those people. Get involved in community events, charity, right? Homeowners with equity. Get with Rock Title, right? They're in the room. And get homeowners with equity and start targeting them. People that have lived in their home for 5 years or longer. Out-of-state owners. No-brainer here in Las Vegas. We have a lot of mom and pop investors and other investors that own a home. Renters. Get a list from Rock Title of unoccupied owners. Those are your renters that you could help. Go in the MLS 10 months back. 9 months, 10 months back. This is something I teach. We have lease dates in there. What's the length of the lease? Typically, 1 year. Identify the people that are coming up on their lease and start touching them and saying, hey, here's a rent versus, get with the lender. Rent versus buy. Are you thinking about buying a home? Start touching them. Local businesses, right? Community Facebook page. Get out on social media. You guys know you're probably doing some of this, but get involved in social media, but be relevant. Don't just post for nothing. Be relevant. Educational posts, videos. TikTok is great for that. YouTube. Market updates, posts, market of the moment post. Interest rate drops. Lender tells you something's happened in the market. Get that market of the moment out. Property post videos, new home community post videos, right? That's a no-brainer. Client testimonials, of course, and then leverage AI, which, ChatGPT, Tim's gonna do a class on that. You guys definitely should be leveraging AI to streamline your business. And then online marketing. Landing pages are a no-brainer. On our team, the CRM we use, I shove this down the agent's throats because it's free and you can immediately start generating internet leads from landing pages, whether it's a certain criteria of listings, homes under 400,000 in the Northwest, you name it, that you guys should be doing daily. I mean, that is a no-brainer. Facebook ads as well. The great thing about Facebook ads is low spend, not a lot of money out of your pocket, okay? That YouTube channel, website, promoting your website, Google pay-per-click, Google business page. Set up the Google business page, make sure it's a service area, not an address, not put selling an address, and put a service area. Right, it will cover all of Las Vegas, the Las Vegas Valley.
Tim is on too.
And then Google local service ads is a great way to pick up sellers as well, and promote your business. Right? Just a few things. You can go with Rock Title,
send
they
it
do a
back
lot
to
of
like that
training around
page
this
or the
as well.
whole document,
Let's talk
whatever.
about the mindset now, okay? Mindset. I love to share this. This is really in the trench mindset stuff. It's not, meditate and all that good stuff, which is amazing, right? That's all part of this. But this is really, you can start implementing this now today, which is what I have done, right? I don't know if you guys heard of Tony Robbins. Great, motivational speaker. His coach, his mentor, his name is Jim Rohn, R-O-H-N. If you guys have a chance, look him up. He's amazing. Very, very solid foundational stuff that he talks about. And Tony Robbins talks about him in his speeches as well. But start your day with purpose. Now, again, some of you guys may have these boxes checked. Many of us wake up and we let the day take control of us. Would you say that's sometimes true? The day takes control of us. Whatever happens, and we go home at the end of the day exhausted, whatever, feeling like we put a full day's work in and we didn't really accomplish anything. Right? We didn't set an appointment. We didn't do anything that was tangible to our business. You got to do some things here, right? So intention, clarity, and energy. Okay. Sorry if I don't have enough energy for you this morning. I exercise a little bit, and that usually takes my energy level to a new height. Right. Start with gratitude, folks. Appreciate what you have. And again, some of this is basic, but think for a moment. This was actually a mind shift for me. I used to wake up and I didn't really think about what I was grateful for. When I started to, it was your eyes open up and things become more positive instead of focus on the negative. So gratitude, take a moment to think of what you're thankful for, what you already have, and you're going to see that mind shift change to a positive state, and it's going to get you into action better, and we'll talk about that, right? Shift your mindset from what's missing to what's abundant in your life already. We all have something. My son just had a granddaughter, or I just had a granddaughter this morning from my son. We
morning?
don't.
Woohoo!
This morning, my phone is blowing up in my pocket right now because we have a family chat. My sister and everybody else do it. Bing, 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 bing.
So Damon, how many
Anyways,
grandkids do you have?
This is now 6. Okay, this is now 6. My youngest son is 30, so that's the one that just had the granddaughter. Okay, so take care of your body. This is important, and I struggle with this myself. Now, some people think you're in the gym all the time. Folks, I struggle to get to. I have a home gym that I barely make it to, but I've been recommitted to that. But take care of your body. You'll get up, hydrate yourself, and the main thing is you don't have to do a ton of exercise. It's really to wake your system up and put you in that right mindset. Right? We have chemicals running through our bodies that when we enact and enable them, it's either going to take us down or it's going to bring us up. We want to get some exercise to stimulate